to the stage to keep this comedy train moving. She's originally from Austin, Texas. She just moved out here. She's been a part of the Moon Tower Comedy Festival. Please, everybody, welcome Ashley Barnhill.
How's it going? I'm Ashley. I also go by Bambi. It's a nickname my dad gave me. He said because I have brown eyes like a deer. But really he was just hoping my mom would get shot. It's really fun. I just got out of a relationship 3 years ago. So I'm single, but it's serious. I don't know, dating isn't going that well. My friends are like, your standards are too high. So I'm officially looking for new friends. I know, but I feel like, no one wants to settle. And you shouldn't, right? Yeah, like you should keep your standards high and unrealistic. And just hope eventually someone settles for you. I'm trying to be less negative. I guess the positive way of saying that's more positive. Granted, I'd rather be negative than false positive. I'm trying to be optimistic, Like now I say I'm single and ready to mingle. Because it sounds way less desperate than I'm alone and ready to bone. I feel like the worst part about being single is like you see those happy couples walking together, holding hands, and you have to use all of your energy not to wreck over that shit. Like you don't actually want to break through the grips and you swing in their arms. Human contact. I'm feeling a little negative today. My car broke down yesterday. I'm still mad about it. True story. Yeah. It started like steaming, like geyser steaming, and then it stopped, and I eventually tried to like open the hood, and a man ran over and just like, don't do that, like it's very hot, you're gonna get burned, you need to get away. It's like, oh shit. So I stepped back and even like air motion maneuver me away more. And he's like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be that guy. And that guy was Thomas Hayden Church. Spider-Man 3 Sandman. I'm strolling around Larchmont. Saw the smoke screen of steam and ran over like, get away from that hot water! True story yesterday. But Nerd Mel would appreciate that. About me, I just recently graduated law school. And I work at a juice bar. Which I've also realized is just like an adult lemonade stand. I realized I hate working, but I guess like everyone hates working, right? I feel like if you're driving to work, you don't think I would rather crash my car than go in today. You are a life wizard. I don't know, I guess like I have to work because I have like $45K in student loans and people are holding my credit hostage, and apparently time as a flat circle is not an acceptable reason for an extension. It's not even that like I don't want to pay them back, it's just like I make $8 an hour, and I don't know if you know what it's like living boyfriend's paycheck to boyfriend's paycheck. Just to give you like a glimpse how law school was too. Like one day I came dressed in a suit, so all my classmates assumed I was interviewing with like a firm or a judge, and I was meeting with a judge that day, but it was actually to plead guilty to a public urination violation. I don't know. I realize I guess like no one really figures this shit out or should really. I was home recently with my family watching TV, and my mom asked if the movie Jack Frost was based on a true story. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that movie. It's a film where a father dies and returns as a snowman. she's going through like an inquisitive phase. She recently also asked me what a twat was. So I told her it's that flabby underarm skin. Just waiting for that to backfire. Her going to the gym. Can we work the twats today? I want to tighten my twat. Similar couples here tonight. Great. Being single, I realize relationships aren't that bad, right? Like you have someone to call babe and carry your stuff when you don't have any pockets, get matching footy pajamas with, have huge enormous discussions that involve crying and lying on the bathroom floor. Dramatic. Like I feel like we've all been there. It's like, where do you want to eat? I'll eat wherever you want to eat. Okay, Red Lobster. No. Not there. And then eventually you just get in the car and drive around until the indecisiveness turns into a terrible frenzy and you just drive your car into a lake. It's like, here's your seafood. It's a lake, not a sea. There's freshwater fish, alright, that joke's called We Ride Together, We Die Together, Drinking Biscuits for Life. It's a pretty specific Red Lobster joke. Sometimes I don't feel like an adult, or even a human being. I live in a studio apartment. It's like a 250 square foot coffin. I don't have a garbage disposal, so I've just been flushing leftover food down the toilet. To pretend the toilet's hungry. But I've gotten used to it, which I just realized recently. I offered to let a friend stay there, and this is a friend you always kind of worry about. He's been known to live in his car and own his own bowling ball. You ever feel suicidal, but for someone else?
Damn.
I offered him to stay there for free, and he was just like, no, this is too depressing. That just ends with me watching Orange is the New Black, being like, I think we do okay in solitary confinement. A lot of comics talk about depression. I wouldn't say I'm so much sad as I would just say every day is a struggle to not sit down in the shower. Comics are always comedy is my therapy. No, please go to therapy. So I'm gonna get out of here. On this. They say romance is dead. Try to be positive. I don't think it's so much dead as it's just suffered a severe head injury. I feel like romance today is just going home with a guy and him letting you live. Am I taking the wrong guys? I don't know. Dating isn't going that well for sometimes I can come off as kind of crazy. So now I've decided just to address this head on, and now when I meet a guy, I just tell him, I'm not crazy. Then I lean in and put a finger gun to his neck. And whisper his ear, I'm fucking crazy. And I pull out a real gun and just tap it on his teeth. Tap. 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 All right, good night.
Barnhill. Okay, you could stop.